kill now. Now?
Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Baldur's Gate 2, the Enhanced Edition, The Shadows of Arm. And when last we left off, the party are in Trademeet, a place where the very forces of nature have turned against the town. Animals and plant alike have attacked, and people are afraid. There are other things going on, something about some Jinn that are nearby, taking everything that is ever to be purchased here. But we can't deal with that until we have dealt with the problem of the animals. There is someone that we can question, a druid that was found nearby after one of the attacks that the populace has presumed is responsible. The merchant lord does not believe that is the case, so we're going to go and question this person, find out what's going on, and see if we can get to the bottom of this animal attacking business. Let's go down to the prism. It's a very small place. The door sounded like it was shut as soon as we arrived, and there is the druid, Cernd. Cernd is a potential companion that you can have in your group. He is a druid with a specialist kit, and we're not going to be taking him with us, mainly because we have a full party. So let's have a conversation and at least see if we can get some information out of him before we go and sort this out ourselves. Hello.
Hello, and well met to you. I am Cernd. Though my identity is surely no secret after the fuss I have caused here.
We didn't know your name, and now we do. Hello. You look pleasant enough. Are you friends of that charming Lord Caprith? I've made very few friends among the merchants. Lord Caprith sent me. I am to escort you out of town and help in any way I can. He seemed less prone to rash action, though the merchants had little reason to trust me. I arrived not long after an attack, so it must have seemed suspicious. I should have crept quietly as the vine instead of blustering as the wind. On occasion, I forget the subtleties that allow nature to progress. Ah, the blight shall pass, and I will return to cultivate better relations when the time is right. What has poisoned their opinions? Their leader is sensible enough. I am not quite sure, but I have suspicions. I will try to tell you what I know of this. I am Cernd, as I said, sent from the north to investigate why the Druid order of this region has severed its ties with the traditional hierarchy. Well, that doesn't sound good at all. It is not unheard of, but the attacks have me worried. It can only lead to greater evils. These people will eventually strike out as an animal cornered. I know many Druids in this region, and they would not support such actions without due cause. I suspect that there has been a change in leadership here. It is the duty of any druid to find this new leader and ascertain if this is for the best of nature. The attacks on the merchants only serve to alarm me. I might succeed alone, but I would much rather have the backing of a group, one that will also benefit from my service. Are you up for the task? I will help as best I can, but I do not wish any more travelling companions. Unfortunate. We would be stronger together. Like snowflakes on the bough, if we were many, it might snap it with ease. I will await you at the grove I have marked on your map. Do not tarry. Our task is difficult, and time is short. We have a new place to go. To the grove. Let us go and head there as quickly as possible. The party is pretty much gathered, and we are slightly ahead of Cernd. But it doesn't matter how quickly we get there. Cernd will get there before us. Let us go, and just head there immediately. Hello.
You're rather outlandish folk to be wandering round here.
You there. Hold. I would speak with you.
Nasty times are coming, I reckon.
So you are the mercenary that Logan has hired to save us. Are you capable of defeating the Druids? That remains to be seen, but yes, I'm sure that I'll be successful. What is it, then, that our noble High Merchant has asked you to do? He's asked me to talk to the Druid Cernd and discover why the Druids and the animals are attacking the town. Any drooling idiot can see why they attack. They want our land. They are mad with lust for it, and the evil spirit of the Grove has made them so. Tell me, do you truly wish to end our troubles, or has Logan and his asinine approach to the situation infected you as well? Why should I listen to you? Logan is the leader of this town. The real powers in this town tire of Logan's posturing and paladin nonsense. I will soon be High Merchant, and you would do well to get on my good side. We can at the very least listen to what this person has to say. We don't have to go ahead with it. Very well. I will at least listen to what you have to say. I'm glad to hear it. The fact of the matter is, Logan's lily-footing ways will fail. I wonder if the fool even wants to stop the mad druids. Allow me to present a bit of background to you. It will help you understand the trials ahead and what you must do. I'm listening. This is not the first problem we've had with these freaks, these tree huggers. Far from it. Last year, my company was to open a caravan route through the forest. It was to be a grand road, paved and straight. In short, it would have been the finest caravan route on the Sword Coast. It sounds very ambitious. What happened? My crew and I began construction, but as soon as the first tree fell, a druid came running out of the bushes, screaming like a banshee. He was going on about the spirit of the grove, the sacredness of nature, and some other nonsense. We gave him a knock on the head just to shut him up. Within moments, more druids burst in, casting spells at my men. They trussed me up with vines and roots, kept us tied up all afternoon, lecturing about nature and other garbage. The insult was too much. When they did let us go, we killed a bunch of them before they ran off. The druid Verthen came to Trademeet and blamed me for instigation and murder. You may have murdered them. Yeah, this is idiotic. This is idiotic. Get out of my way. Ingrate peasant, you know not your place in the world. It is better that you don't work for me, scum. I get the feeling that working with Lord Kellan Menold would not have ended well for us. And off.
What would you have me do?
Your constant supervision tires me, Balspawn. I don't supervise. I lead. Your leadership is laughable and our course folly. I refuse to bow down any longer. What is this about? I demand blood. I demand death. You give me naught but skirmishes and petty arguments. I don't think Dorn is happy. Well, we can't go killing every damn Jack and Sally the world has ever known. And why not? We are a force to be reckoned with, a power matched by few. From now on, we do things my way. You will do as I say, half-orc. Do you understand? I will not. If I cannot have my freedom, I will at least kill when I please. Why do I get the feeling this isn't about me at all? This is... I know my own mind. Fine then, if this is about me, why now? Why not a week ago? I'm no fool, and neither are you. No more words. I will have blood. Well, Dorn is attacking us. Or not, as the case may be. Though Dorn is hostile. Have at thee? You do have a very, very high armor class.
I will listen, for now.
Enough! Ugh. Enough. I will listen, for now. But if you do not afford me the respect I am due, human, I swear I will have your head. Well, this took a very unexpected turn. There's something going on here that we clearly don't know about. Hopefully Dorn will tell us a little more soon enough. I don't want to lose one of my front line. It would be very difficult to replace him. I suppose if we did ultimately have to get rid of Dorn, though, I'd have to get somebody else in the party. That does give me an opportunity to get Jon Jonsson. That is tempting. But for now, if I can, I would like to have Dorn with us. This is not a series of interactions I have any experience with, and there is a good chance that I will completely get this totally wrong. But I think Terri stood her ground quite well there. Let us save and head out to the grove. There's no reason to hang around here, because if we do, we can't really do very much. None of the places that we could buy stuff will actually sell us things, because they have nothing to sell. So let's go. We can head over to the Grove. It will take 8 hours to get there. Let's travel.
Be quick with it.
Not to be a mite, Terri, but we agreed to find a ranger pup for the bloody wizard eye. Let's get a move on and do that before I loses my patience. Don't worry, we'll do that in a moment, Corgan. It's not going to take us that long to go through this woodland and deal with the Druid Grove. At least that's the hope, anyway. Nice to know at least that that is something that could sort of be timed. Gonna have to keep my eyes on that.
It would be good for you to watch your actions while in this wood.
I give you fair warning, Interloper, that this area is under the protection of the Druids of Tethir, and if you do not leave, you will face nature's wrath. This is not as it should be. What has changed here to cause this hostility? Cernd said it has not always been like this. You have spoken with Cernd? I had hoped he or another would be sent to help. He serves the great Druid in the north. He will know what to do with this foul Dorn. She has seduced quite a few with her Shadow Druid wiles. Perhaps he could challenge her. She seems subject to the old ways, even as she poisons our intentions. I must go. I cannot be seen with outsiders. Be careful. You will find few people to help you. Well, we have a name for the person that is working to poison this Druid circle. That is progress. Let's have trap detection going, because you never know when we might stumble into a trap. Also, having haste ready to cast is always going to be good. Ah! Here is a troll. Trolls are not especially great to see, but we can deal with the troll perfectly fine. If there's only one, this shouldn't be too tricky. Run, Groundhog, run! This is not the place for you. Now, potentially, we could deal with you using these arrows that we have here. We can fire an arrow at the troll and kill the troll that way. There we go. That's why I have the bow ready. We can deal with trolls in a far more expedient manner. Let's look around and be very mindful of potential threat. No one here. How big is this map? It might be quite large. Now we can go down here.
I grow weary.
Ah, you're getting a little tired. We should probably rest pretty soon. After we deal with this troll. Dealing with this troll is probably a good plan. We'll just move forward. And trolls aren't difficult for us at all. Also, here is a ice troll. Probably easy enough to defeat the same way that we defeated this one. One arrow should do the trick. There we go. Did that troll run away? Nope, the troll is here. You fool. You really should not be... Oh, there's another troll here. There are quite a few trolls for us to take care of. We might have to use a Melf's Acid Arrow on some of them. Right, we will attack and deal with... having Viconia here, probably not the best idea because of the sheer amount of damage that she's taking. Now, we want to hit you a lot and deal with you. There we go. And while you're hitting this one, we'll have Terri clean up here. One arrow, and another arrow, and when you're on the ground, which should be in a moment, there we go, you're gone as well. Marvellous. Sorry about getting you really badly injured there, Viconia. Wasn't intentional. We're going to have to rest soon enough anyway. Everyone's starting to get a little bit tired. Lillicourt, we were just fighting things, you know. We were literally just fighting things. Let's go this way. Any more trolls? That there is a tiny spider. The tiniest of spiders. And here are some slightly more dangerous spiders. I believe that is a sword spider. This here is a giant spider. I think a magic missile will be sufficient to take care of the giant spider mostly. Yep. These foes are not that tricky because you can come here immediately as soon as you leave the beginning dungeon. 10 experience there for one of those spiders. And there's you. And you teleported right over to there. Not that good to have you there, but we should be able to, yep, deal with you with relative ease. Once we've done this quest, I think we'll go and head over to the Umar Hills and look for Valagar. Hopefully this will mean that Korgan won't leave the group. We don't want that to happen. Now, we could go down or we could go up. Down looks quite important. There's also all this area as well. Let's head down for now. Anybody here? There are lots and lots of trolls here. Ah, not so good. But we do have a way to deal with lots and lots of trolls. Let's have you three back up. This is probably a suitable encounter that Dorn should not be able to complain about it. So, a few hits here, and you'll be knocked unconscious. And you'll be knocked unconscious soon enough. And then we'll focus on the this one here. What we're going to do is we're going to knock all of them unconscious, and then we're going to fire a fireball off. That seems like a pretty good idea. There's only one more left to deal with. There we go. And you're back up. Right, let's very quickly... Oh, you're back up with full health. We should probably use the arrows instead. There we go. Much better. You're gone. You're back up. Right, switch back. We get no experience until the trolls are actually killed. And there we go. Realistically, the trolls should actually get back up with a tiny amount of health. But them getting up with full health is a really good reason to finish them off quickly. Having a weapon that, say, deals 1 point of fire damage, really useful. And now we can deal with you. There we go. That's the encounter over. We could go into here. I do wonder if this is actually where the Druids are located. I somehow doubt it. But we'll pop our heads in just to be sure and thorough. Oh, this is not where the... Ooh, there's a spectral troll there. Little concerned about the spectral troll.
Be quick with it.
But we'll deal with all of these foes. Wow, that was a really good selection of hits. Really good. That should be one troll soon enough. Yep, down for the count. I don't need you to attack right now. I need you, not you, but you, to fire off a single arrow here. There we go. Now, hitting this one's going to be a little bit tricky. Or not. Spectral trolls can be hit just as easily as non-spectral trolls. And this should knock you down soon enough. Or not. Ah, now you've been knocked down. We'll finish you off with some fire. Ooh, a spirit troll now. Where did you come from? I've no idea, but we'll deal with you the same way that we dealt with the others. You should be falling down in a moment. And not yet. There we go. Now you're down, and soon out for the count. Haha. These fire arrows are really useful. Also, that was a fair amount of experience for defeating that spirit troll. What's happened to Korgan? Ability score drained.
The axe be bloody ready.
That's pretty bad. That's very bad. We'll save the lesser restoration for a little bit later, though, because there may be more of them. Let's go in. Oh, there is a troll here. Not surprising that there's a troll. To be fair, this seems like a troll lair of sorts.
For now.
We can deal with trolls, though. Then there's going to be the super awesome troll, and we'll regret going into here. But hey, super awesome trolls may have super awesome loot. Hopefully. We've dealt with another one. Creep further forward. Still not found the big enemy here. There's another troll, though. This is going to be good practice for when we deal with another part of the game. Well, there will be a lot of trolls there. Ooh, more trolls. Loads and loads of trolls. Are you falling over? Not yet. So, you're down? Right. We'll deal with you right now with one arrow. There we go. And now, the other two. We'll wait for you to get knocked over. And then, as you two are attacking that one, we'll fire an arrow here. It's a lot of damage that you're taking, Dorn. You have healing potions, though. Should be fine. Much better. Just wait.
Be quick with it.
There's such a difference in the speed at which we take out these trolls when Terri is not attacking. And that should be, yep, you down, and kapow, you gone. Brilliant. And when we come back, folks, we'll continue to explore this place full of trolls. I get the feeling we might encounter a really dangerous troll over here, because there's loot to be had over here, and where there's loot, there are enemies. And so, I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later.